the mall to do a couple of errands. Chloe prescription glasses. The nose bridges fell off, and my optometrist said she can fix that in like 5 minutes. So yeah, but I'm also gonna look at new frames because I feel like I need like a plain black pair, because I don't have a plain black one. I think I have a plain black Burberry one, but I feel like that shape is so 2001. A Bottega pair. The last time I was in there, I was looking at this Bottega pair and it was so sick. So we'll see if I find that. Aritzia. Maybe for another jumpsuit. And Old Navy, because my friend like that I used to work with at Old Navy, hey if you're watching, I worked there for 5 years, like 5 whole years in high school. Honestly, like I have nothing but good things to say about Gap Inc. But anyways, check out the men's cargo pants, because I picked up I don't know if I've ever spoken about it on this channel, but I picked up 2 pairs of men's cargo pants from, I can't even remember the name, Zoomies, and they've been doing me great. So I picked up a beige and a black pair, and I really want a green pair now. So my friend was like, Old Navy, it's even cheaper than the Zoomies pair. So I have like no eyelashes right now. My lash tech, she's probably like cussing me out every single time she does my lashes, because like I don't know, I just pull them out when I'm stressed. I can't help it. I need to, that's one of my like bad habits that I want to stop. At least I don't bite my nails. Well, I get my nails done, but even if before I started getting my nails done, like I never had a nail biting problem. Can I also add, like I got my eyebrows accidentally waxed into a 90s brow shape. Girl, like I found this new wax lady, eyebrow lady, and she killed my eyebrows the first time. I was like, oh my gosh. Like even my friend was like, Tennille, who did your brows? I was like, I just said who. And then I went back the next time and she was like, I think she was just having one of those days. She was really busy. She was doing somebody's prom hair, and it was just a lot going on. So I came in and she's like, eyebrows? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't gotta tell her anything. She's a rock star when it comes to brows. And she literally gave me 90s brows. I think I have a picture. But, so I haven't done my brows in like 2 months. But I think that was a blessing in disguise, because I had a bald patch on my brows, like on this one. And it pretty much came back. Like for the most part. It's still a little bald, but parts grew back that weren't there. So I'm happy.
Seems like I can't get away from you. Broken hearts were made for two, I guess. And it's so confusing, finding the right ways to express. Being love, it's a fear, it's a drug we do, I guess. An addiction we won't admit. Oh, baby, you should know this. I ain't going, I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. I wasn't going. I know you know this not change, but I'll be the one that always, always and ever.
I went to get my glasses fixed, so now they're sitting on my face properly. I did not realize how integral nose bridges are to glasses. Like if you don't have them propped up, like the glasses are gonna slide down your face, duh, but once they slide down your face, they're always touching your skin, and then the oil gets on the lens and then it's dirty, so it's just a whole mess. I couldn't even wear the glasses because all you saw was smudges over. And like I'm thinking about this black Bottega frame with the gold arms. I have a pair of Chanel glasses that are still intact that I feel like I just want to change the prescription lenses in, so we'll see. By Aritzia, and like Like, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen like the videos on TikTok about how Aritzia sales associates act. Like, the passive aggressiveness is just, it's so entertaining to me. Like, I don't watch reality television, and this is literally like the closest I get to it, but it's so fun. So like, whatever, me and the girl are vibing. Like, I always vibe with the girls at the Aritzia. Like, I'm like, tell me what to wear, like what do I need to buy, and like they always tell me, and it's like a vibe. We're like talking about the jumpsuits. I was like, yeah, like I have the beige one, but I kind of want a green one now, so whatever. So she like puts me in the fitting room, and like I have some other stuff. Waiting in line to go in the fitting room, and one girl was like, oh, like Amber, I can't remember her name. She's like, Amber, like I think that fitting room might be open. And then Amber's like, you tell me. I said, what? I said, well, you better go tell Amber. Is it really open or not? I was like, oh. So Amber running the show. So I go in the fitting room, whatever, I try things on, and this other girl, like the girl in the fitting room, is like helping me. Girl's like, oh, I think the green one also comes in the flare. And I was like, you know what, I wasn't sure if I wanted the flare or the legging bottom, because I have like the flare bottom in the beige. And she's like, okay girl, like let me go check to see if it's like there. So whatever, like a few minutes go by, and like she doesn't come back with it, and I already tried on everything, and it's fine because I had to go because I had to like do some other stuff today. I'm gonna grab like the green like bodysuit. The other girl was like, oh, you don't want to try on the flare one? And then Amber comes and she's like, she already has the beige flare ones. I was like, Amber, why are you gonna do that to her? I was like, no girl, like I just wasn't sure which one I wanted, so I told her like maybe I wanted to try it. And I was like, the tea is hot in this fitting room right now. The little sayings at the bottom of these like bags are so cute. We look good together. We do this. I bought my brother a pair of Crocs, so I needed some charms to put on it for him. And it was like buy 3 get 1 free. So I got 1 for myself, 3 for him. And look, I'm not gonna show you the ones for him because they're personal. I got this pink flower. I'm gonna put on my pink Crocs. It's gonna be such a vibe. They ordered this for me because my head be so big, like clearly it wasn't available in stock. I'm not sure if I'll have it live by now, but I need to do a bucket hat collection because I couldn't resist. Why are the colors different? Is my Burberry bag fake? Now I don't even know. It's a vintage one. Watch, that's a fake Burberry bag this whole time. I'll be so mad. So an XL. This fits my curly hair better. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like so tired. I'm like getting delirious. So the Old Navy cargos. Those cargos were okay. But tell me why they were $50, $49, like 90 something in store. I look crazy. Like I need to go to bed. Online they were on sale for $25. I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm making them richer. Like they're half price online, but my size isn't available online. I don't know. Hopefully they go on sale in store and I'll pick them up. I was like a little bit torn because they are slimmer cut. My Zoomies ones. Like I kind of like a wider leg cargo pant. It just looks more relaxed and lived in. Whereas these ones were a little bit more tapered on the thigh and the calf. But they still weren't bad. I might want a different shape for the green color, so who knows. But I ain't paying $50. No. I really need to fix this tripod because today we are dyeing our hair. I'm gonna say what color. We gonna get a little bit surprised. But I dyed my hair blonde in the past, and then I've been dyeing my hair jet black for the last couple of years. And I really like the jet black. Like it kind of matches, like goes with my features. But there was one color that I always wanted to do. I recently cut my hair into like layers this year and kind of got it to where I wanted, and like with those curtain bangs and everything. And I'm like, you know what, my hair is a bit shorter. I'm like, let's have fun with this next color. If I don't like it, I don't like it. It's gonna grow out. So we're gonna see. I'm like really excited. I'm nervous. I'm actually so nervous. So first I'm going to get my lashes done right now. And then she's probably gonna cuss me behind my back and be like, why don't you have any lashes? And stop pulling them out. But I will see you guys at the salons.
I found the street with a house in which she stayed. I'm a diary's full of every name on every page. Cause I read somewhere you fall in love with me. I'll try again one day you'll see. Your hands under my pillow so I sleep. And I'm dreaming of you, leaving bruises on my feet. I'm obsessed with you in a way I can't believe. When you wipe your tears, do you wipe them just for me? Do you wipe them just for me? I'm fading on my knees. It's so much that
My hair, it's in a bun right now because I didn't love the way she styled it. I mean, if you're watching this video, girl, I'm sorry. But honestly, I haven't found a stylist to this date that styles my hair the way I like it. It's fine. We're all different. I'm about to wash and restyle it right now, even though she was like, you're going to wash it in like a week, right? I like it. At first, it scared me. At first, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I feel like it's giving me... It's kind of giving me Black Jessica Rabbit. Be extra. But I'm excited. I really wanted a change. And it signifies, like, a personal change I'm going through in my life. So, I think it's great. Go team. Yeah. I still think I like black the best for me, but this is like a fun little, like my blonde, you know, like I'll never do blonde again. Like blonde just wasn't really my thing long term. But this, like, I could see myself going back to black and then in the future doing this again. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like, I usually don't come on camera like this, but it's so hot. I just came out from running errands and now I'm like starving. I really want a chicken parm, 50 minutes from Scanabush, but it was out of the way from where I was going, ordering it on Skip. But 47 minutes, man. Okay, whatever. I have other stuff to do. In the meantime, I shouldn't be eating this candy while I wait for it. Can you see? Oh my gosh, these are so sick. Gosh. So they're phone straps. Like you hang them on the side of your phone. I like this pearl one with the smiley face. I will link it down below for you guys. Can you see me? Sorry, is it just chest? I am so sorry. Like all these fun colors. I really like I like the color of this one, but some of them have evil eyes on it, and I'm gonna give those away because I don't believe in that stuff. But like, oh man, I wish this one didn't have evil eye because it's like a cute color. I think there's another one I like that doesn't have. Yeah, this one has the smiley face and the heart. Oh, this one is so cute. This is my favorite. I'm gonna like put them. Oh my gosh. So like I have my personal and then my work phone, but oh, this is so fun. This blue one, if I wear like denim a lot one time, oh, I love that. So it's on Amazon and there's like a pack of 10 for like $17. I was so confused when they meant 10 pieces. I'm like, are you talking about the amount of beads on it? I'm like, that's so cheap, because I originally came across this on Walmart's website, and Walmart now sells, they're trying to compete with Amazon. They have individual sellers on there, and someone was selling this alone for $39, and I was about to cash out with it. I'm like, honestly, like that's probably how much they cost. Like it's probably just a thing. Oh, shut up, that is so cute. But no, don't, because I got 10 beads for $17 plus tax and shipping. I think it was $25. This color would be cute on this. I might just keep that phone blank for now, to be honest. And I think, ooh, the blue and the purple. That's a vibe. I'm gonna get classic French tip next week. So once I start doing French on the regular, I'll probably put this on. But right now we're feeling fun and festive. Look how cute this is. Shut up. And the way it takes, oh my gosh. Okay, this is so cute. Oh, I love it. I had bought these Wang wedge flip-flops and they were really cute and comfy except for this thong part, like that sits in between your toes. It's hard and it's stiff. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't make it like cushiony. So I went on Amazon and I found these flip-flop insoles. So I'm hoping they work because the reviews weren't that great. Everyone's like, it didn't stay on, it didn't stay stuck. It's definitely softer than that thong part, so I'm like, I'm sure it'll be fine. So you like peel the sticker off. I have an Amazon storefront. I have to see if it's still active, but I will link everything down below. I think this works. I'll wear it tomorrow, and by the time I edit this video, I'll put like a thumbs up or down. Can't see it. Like, you can't really see it. Like, maybe if I fully lift my toe, but I wouldn't be walking like that. Like, people like on my TikTok were just like, oh my gosh, I need these. But like, I never want to be that person to recommend something and it's not comfortable. So in the comments, I was like, please buy like insoles. Is my food any closer now? 21 minutes. Don't laugh. It's a vibe. And I just feel like my hair with green, like that's my motive. Like for the forest. Not war, the forest. You could go to war in the forest. Oh. A flashlight underneath the brim. Over my curly hair. Oh, I like the fabric of this. And I thought it was gonna be like a heavy cap because of the lighting, but the lighting system, I don't think. How do you turn it on? Hey, shorty. Back it up. Yo, my white friends are gonna eat this up. Support me and this channel and purchase yourself a power cap today. See, I'm just hungry and delirious.
Yo, mucho.
Got my nails done and we went shorter. And I'm like actually really liking it. I have a wedding this weekend, so I just felt like I just wanted it to be clean and classy and just to the point. And also I have Jamaica next week and I was gonna do orange nails, but I just didn't want it to clash with all my outfits, and I have a lot of like orange and like red outfits, so I was just like, you know what, let's not do that. Now I'm about to get ready for Rolling Loud. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit. This is what I just wore to the salon today. The jumpsuit. My phone just died, but like I was saying, I have this jumpsuit and then we're going to be wearing the diesel jacket. Like, I really look, this is the first time I'm wearing it. I'm gonna wear it with my Fendi baguette. And we're ready to go. I'm probably just gonna wear Air Force Ones because I know they're gonna end up getting dirty. Good mix of like femme and like edgy. I'm gonna wear these sunglasses. This is like an integral part of it. Really happy now with my hair. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I like have this new routine now. See, my hair looks darker in some lights versus some, or like when you come up close. I don't know. But I have this like little new routine that I'm trying out because I want fluffier, like softer, moisturized hair. And because I notice you just see the color a bit more when it's a bit softer and less defined. So there are a few things in this world that I just are my pet peeves. And that's making the bed and filling out forms. I can't, like, I don't like doing it. Well, I just came back from vacation, by the way, too, from Jamaica. we really had cleaners up inside our room every day doing this. Like, I couldn't. Like, shout out to them, because, yeah, like, I don't think you should have to lift your mattress to change the bed, right? Am I right? You probably do. I'm just being lazy. I'm not lazy, I promise. It's just, also, too, like, my knee is healing right now. I think I did, like, an exercise wrong one day, and then it just messed up, man. But, like, at least my doctor said my knees are normal because I did an ultrasound on them. So thank you, Jesus, for that. I'm not a makeup wearer. Like, I'm not a full face beat. Like, I would just, honestly, if I was okay with wearing no makeup in my videos, like my sit down videos, I would do it. But I need a little something, like a little base. But if you're someone who loves skincare and likes a very natural look and doesn't like when foundation makes you look like you're wearing a face, even if the color matches, you can just tell, like, you're so blurred and it just looks too, like, perfect. I stumbled across this and it is so good. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I was actually looking to get a darker color in my Hourglass foundation, the stick one. And then the girl was just like, oh, sorry, your color sold out. And I was like, she's like, yeah, but like, what about the Charlotte Tilbury one? It's like skincare. And I was like, girl. I tried this. The shade 14 matches me so well. Although I'm a bit more tan now because of vacation, which I am so annoyed. Like, I don't mind getting a tan. I just don't like the annoyances of my concealers not matching, my foundations. And then I have to wait or I have to go buy another one. And it's winter now. Like, it's winter. What am I gonna do? Like what's the point of me going to buy a darker shade and spending like $100 on like more face products? Because the darker shades that I have are like for when it's sunny in Canada, not sunny in Jamaica. So now I'm like 3 shades darker, and it's just like, I really be complaining. Am I complaining? I promise, like, my life is not dramatic. It's really not dramatic. Actually, it kind of is. But we won't get into that. I will bronze and contour to help with the darker parts. So we're going to put this on. I have a bucket hat on because I was trying to like flatten my roots because I prefer that look. But yeah, like these concealers, NARS has nothing on these concealers. The NARS concealers are cute if you want that like barely there look, but like, let's be real, if I'm using concealer, I'm trying to conceal. This, I can use it as a corrector, but it conceals really well. I don't know how to describe it. There's good coverage, but it still looks like skin because it's called the Skin Fetish concealer. So good. Love this thing. I put it right on my chin, my mouth. Pat McGrath and Charlotte Tilbury right now are just up my alley for makeup. They just know what they're doing. I'm trying to let this dry down a little. Fall trends video, so watch that if you haven't yet. I was gonna show you guys like some of the stuff that I had got. Those green cargo pants. Oh, my bra. Green cargo pants. I'm loving this leather trench. I am gonna edit this video and go to bed. Edit some of it and go to bed because I'm too tired. Go red, but yes, like just not now.
I think like after you have your fun, once it's faded, when we have to tone,
yeah,
you'll be like, fuck it up.
Maybe I will.
It's cuffing season. Let's make this one official. I am your host. I'm G Blends, also known as Glaggy.
Like, I'll talk about why I redid my hair in a bit or later on, but she did such a good job and I'm so happy. Everything is blended. Like, I have basically full color, which is what I originally wanted. Thank you so much. Ugh. My nail lady says like I'm picky, but like honestly I'm not picky. Like once you just listen to me and give me what I want, it's not that. I go to professionals because I can't do it myself. So like I would hope that you are a professional in your field, just like me when it comes to styling, right? Like I know my place, and it's not hair and it's not nails, and I'm fine with that. I have no problem paying a premium for hair, but I mean, just listen to me and do it right. That's kind of the situation with the other stylist. Alu is fifth. Like just the tones. I feel like an arrogant light skin right now. But like, just the dimension. So happy that I met you, Glaji. I'm beyond happy that I met you. Like, thank you so much, girl. What's the day today? Right now, I'm about to film my Essence wish list, which I'm so excited about because there's so many good things in that. So I think it should be live by the time I post this video. But I have this lashify system which I use between lash sets when I have no lashes. A week now, 2 weeks now into my hair, and I'm in love with it, extremely in love. The first stylist, I'm going to explain to you why I redid my hair. It's kind of agitating because I hope some good comes out of this, and maybe if you're a stylist watching this or you're a customer in general, you just learn to speak up for yourself, because I'm someone who usually doesn't speak up for themselves, and I feel like once I finally did in this situation, it wasn't rectified, which annoyed me even more because I was like, I finally spoke up for myself. But it's okay. Everything happens for a reason, and I genuinely feel like I was supposed to have messed up hair because God wanted me to meet Glaji, so it worked out for the best. I originally went to this Toronto salon. I'm not going to name where. I was very, very excited to go because they were known as an inclusive spot, and I like that. Being from Toronto, and especially if you live here, you know that there are so many cultures around us. A lot of our parents have immigrated here, and we've learned to mesh and mingle with each other and just learn from each other. And I like that. The city is very diverse, and if you live here, you understand that. So it was nice to go to a salon that seemed very diverse as well too. I was like, you know what? I think they're a little bit pricier, but I'm still gonna support. The girls there were amazing. They were very sweet. I just felt like I wasn't listened to. So when I got there, the place was beautiful. I sat down and I showed her these inspiration pictures. I wanted my hair completely brown, just all solid brown. The stylist then gave me her suggestions, which I mean, rightfully so. Whenever you do your hair, your nails, whatever, they always give a suggestion. We're to do a balayage. And I was freaking out in the chair because I was like, what's a balayage? I'm like, that's what the white girls do. So I like went on Google in the corner and I was like, oh, what a balayage was. And I was freaking out because I'm like, this girl's recommending a balayage to me, but it's not what I want. And I was like, okay, so balayage is like a blended set of highlights. She's like, oh, like you probably don't want to have to deal with your roots, like growing out, right? And I'm like, I don't mind coming back to do my roots. I don't mind spending money and coming back and keeping up with it. And she's like, but I feel like you should try a balayage. So she kept pushing this balayage on me, and I was like, not in an aggressive way, but she kept doing it in a way like, I don't know, like she was gonna maybe take care of the health of my hair. It seemed like she's like, the dye we use is like really good for your hair and whatnot. So I kind of felt cornered, I'm gonna be honest. So I was like, okay, you know what, like let's do a balayage. But I'm like, I want a lot of highlights though, because like I originally said, I wanted my entire hair brown. I'm like, I want a warm golden brown look, no red tones. And she was like, okay, cool. She did her thing. She was very kind, calm. I like a quiet stylist overall, so she was very like quiet. She acknowledged me, blah blah blah. I don't want to hold back in this video because like but I was a little bit nervous because like when I have a non-black person do my hair, especially like my curly hair, it does make me nervous. I'm not gonna lie, to this day it makes me nervous, and I know a lot of them too aren't used to, or some of them even trained in doing our hair. So yeah, but either way, she was very gentle but still very efficient. She dyed my hair well. I didn't feel uncomfortable, whatever. And then she showed me my hair, and then after I was like, oh, it's nice. First impressions, I was a little like, oh, it's like a little bit much, but then I was like, you know what, this is cute. A week later into my hair, I started to realize, I'm like, my hair looks very red. I'm like, I asked for a golden warm tone. And then on top of that, it was blended. The balayage was very blended, but overall it just looked a little bit patchy in some areas, like underneath, and it kind of gave me a skunk vibe. And I was like, I don't like this, because I had my natural color in the balayage, and I didn't want my natural color in the balayage. And in my head, I'm like, this is why I wanted full color, and I really wish she would have like listened to me instead of pushing like her agenda. So I text her because she had texted me maybe a few days into my hair and was like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, my hair is good, like I like it. But then I texted her, and when I realized, I'm like, hey, I don't really love the balayage you recommended. That's how I said it. I'm like, it's overall very blended. The color is nice, but I want an all over brown look. And then her response wasn't rude. It was just like, hey, okay, please go online and book a color correction or call the salon. And I was kind of like, okay, you have nothing to say to that? Like, after me expressing I didn't like it, like even like a little conversation, I was kind of like, okay, it's fine. Maybe we'll talk about it in person. So I booked with online, and then come to realize she's not available for 2 weeks down the line. And I'm like, this is annoying, but whatever. So I booked for the 2-week time. I'm glad she starts messaging me, because she had followed me on Instagram, and like she noticed things about my hair, and I was like, something's off. I'm like, I think my hair is red, and I asked for it to be like a warm golden color. Tones, something is off about my hair. Like, remember how I said in the first clip, I look like a black Jessica Rabbit? And that's a vibe if that's what you're going for, but I wasn't going for red coppery hair. And me, I'm not a hairstylist, so when I say what I want, like it's hard for me to fathom at the same time too. A little let down that she didn't have a conversation with me, but I was like, okay, like maybe we'll talk about it in person. If I tell you guys how much I spent on my hair, and for me to be unhappy, it'll be insane. The people around me were like, so are you gonna be paying for this color correction? Because like, I don't think you should be paying for it, like at all. But online, like it said that a color correction is $300 plus. So I was like, am I gonna have to be paying for this color correction? And I just feel like she's not being communicative with me. Is that a word? And whatever. So I'm like, you know what? If my hair is gonna be fixed, I don't mind paying for the color correction, even if at that point I would have spent over $1,000 on my hair. It comes to the day of me going to get the color correction, and she messages me at 5 a.m, typical Toronto stylist move, and says that she's sick. And I was like, okay. I'm like, I'm not someone here to judge and say everyone's lying and the world's out against me, because I'm not that person. I'm really not that person. Obviously, the C is going around and whatever. Like, she could genuinely be sick, or she's not feeling well. That's so annoying, because I already waited like 2 weeks. Then she's like, please call the salon to rebook, or they will give you a call once they open. And I was like, okay. I'm like, all right. So I'm like calm in the moment. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm tired. Maybe I'm just going to have the day off. So the salon calls me once they open, and they're like, hey, like, so sorry for the inconvenience. She's not feeling well. When would you like to do your hair? And it was Wednesday. I'm like, is she available this Friday? No. I'm like, is she available on Monday? No. They're like, she's available next Wednesday. And I already had a lash appointment and nails appointment due like for that Wednesday. And I was like, this is so inconvenient. I haven't done my lashes or my nails for a month at this point. Like, am I going to cancel on my lash lady now? I just say yes to the Wednesday appointment. And I messaged my lash lady. I'm like, hey, like, is there any way we can reschedule? She's like, no, or else I'm going to have to do your nails and lashes like the following week. I'm like, I can't be ugly that long. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I feel like that was a sign from God telling me, like, don't go back to that salon because you clearly don't have the Wednesday free to go back, and she's not free for the other days that you're available, like the Friday or the Monday. I'm sorry that this is long-winded, but I just want to show you my frustrations because I'm a very, very patient person, and it takes a lot of things to build up to get me annoyed. So once my lash lady said she couldn't do my nails on Wednesday, I had it up to here. I'm like, I'm done making accommodations for this salon. I feel like I gave the girl a really good tip, and like, I'm unhappy, and she didn't speak to me or like have a conversation with me about how I feel. And like, even when I was like, okay, like feel better, like she just didn't say anything else, like maybe how are you doing with your hair. And then Gladgy like went on her Instagram and was like, ooh, she posted today. And I was just like, I get it, you can still post on Instagram when you're sick, but it's just like, my blood was boiling at this point. It was boiling. And I'm like, Gladgy, can you do my hair? And she's like, I was waiting for you to ask me. And I was like, period. And then we hooked up, and she finally did these beautiful golden tones. What I loved about Gladgy is the fact that she sat me down, she looked at my inspiration pictures, and she said, this is what we're gonna do. She pointed to the colors in like a color book and was like, you know what? I know you want an all over brown look, but how about I'm going to make you look like you got kissed by the sun. When she said that, I said, excuse me. I was like, I don't know if this other stylist had went to school for color, but Gladgy definitely did, and she knows what she's talking about. And the fact that she gave me a dimensional look, and it's funny because now I do still have a balayage, but the colors marry and they're all in the same family. I just didn't want my natural color because I felt like it was too much of a contrast in the balayage. I don't mind having a bit of root, so when it grows out, fine, but I just didn't want my natural color in the balayage. All of the tones are in a similar brown family. She started me off with like an all over cool brown, like dark brown base, and then put like warm golden tones throughout. Notice in some lightings it looks different. Like right now I'm in front of warm sunlight, whereas when I'm in like my bathroom with the cool lighting, just in love with my hair now. And I'm so glad I found my stylist in Toronto, like in terms of color. Like, I'm trying to find my people in the city, and I'm like slowly but surely finding it, and I'm happy. I'm finally like getting happy about it. That was long-winded, but I just wanted to let you guys know, like, please speak up for yourself. And this is a luxury channel. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And I want you guys to feel comfortable to spend your money in places that actually deserve it and put in the work. It's like that girl asked me for a Google review too. That's the thing. I just want to let you guys know, first impressions can sometimes come off as good and great until you really settle in with an item or a product or a service. Because like, for instance, like, if you're a blogger, you know that you can get a product and first love it, like right off the bat. But a month down the line, you're like, whoa. Am I really going to recommend this to people, my audience? I think I kind of know what happened. I feel like maybe she was intimidated by my hair. I'm just going to make the assumption because she seemed pretty kind. I think she was intimidated by my hair and didn't know maybe how to give me what I wanted. So she made her own recommendations, and then they backfired, and then she just didn't know what she wanted to do, and then called in sick. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm just going to move on and continue to go to Gladgy. I even have like kind of some more bad things to say about the salon, but I'm not going to say it here. I'm going to actually write it in a Google review, because I want that salon to flourish. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not someone who's going to wish ill on someone. I'm really not. But I really want to give them constructive criticism and be like, hey, you guys, you girls were so sweet to me. Like, I felt like I was vibing with everyone that day in the salon. But I just, as a customer, I wouldn't feel comfortable recommending you. It's like totally first world problems because I'm here like, my hair. But like, my hair means a lot to me. It means a lot, especially as a black woman. Like, there's so many things you have to go through with it. When I realized that my original stylist, like, who I was going to at the Curl Ambassadors, left now, she's going to live in New York, I'm just like, what am I gonna do? So I'm on this hunt, frantic, like, trying to find like people to do my hair. So I'm glad I found my colorist now. Is that what you call, maybe a color stylist? Because a colorist... I'm gonna stop talking now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. And speak up for yourself. Don't be like me, okay? So don't be a pushover.